Hi Aquarius, my name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger. This reading is for the week of August 12th. I know I look like I'm the Cheshire Cat or something, right? Anyway, this reading is for the week of August 12 to 21, 2022 for the consciousness of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I don't know, you must be having a good time because I'm feeling buoyant and playful and mischievous and happy. So it's funny because I just did a reading for another sign and they were feeling kind of blah. And it's interesting being empathic and psychic and all, and how I can pick up energies. The guides bring me these energies, and it's just pretty incredible. So anyway, I'm glad you're here with me. It's nice to see you. And I am having a special on tarot readings the month of August for, I think maybe because people went back to school here early. But my calendar's kind of open all of a sudden. So if you're interested in a reading, I'm offering 1 hour readings for about half the price of my normal readings, and the information is below the video if you'd like to schedule a tarot reading with me. I'd love to read for you sometime. So let's see. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if I didn't say that already. Let's see what else. I think that's it. So let's see what's going on with you today, Aquarius, for this week, because I'm feeling pretty happy and funny. I'm feeling fun, mischievous, a little mischievous. So anyway, okay. I'm going to pull 2 cards with the energies of the week for you. One is from the Priestess of Light, and the other is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Okay. Let's see, I'm also feeling a little out of breath. Isn't that funny? Okay. All right, let's see what we have for Aquarius. The consciousness of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers. Okay, here we go. My guides are here. I was waiting for them to let me know their presence. Okay, here we go. For Aquarius, we have hidden knowledge, Akashic records, and silent understanding. And you have a bobcat on your head. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I'm feeling giddy. Hidden knowledge, Akashic records, and silent understanding. Okay, we'll find out what that's about after we pull a card from the Wisdom of Avalon. Okay. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit guides and angels. The Lady of the Lake. She's a messenger of Avalon. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. So I'm going to read these cards, see what their fuller meaning is for you. Okay, let's see. Put these over here. Okay, the Priestess of Light. Hidden knowledge. Number 52, and this other card is number 8. Okay, 52. Hidden knowledge. Full moon. Okay. Akashic records, silent understanding. The Priestess of the Lynx, it's a lynx, bobcat, gazes at the world with silent understanding. Supernatural eyesight is attributed to the lynx, giving it the ability to see what is secret or hidden. Its tufted ears symbolize clairaudience, the ability to hear what isn't being said physically, in the physical world. This represents your power at this time. If you sit in silence, a deeper understanding will reveal itself. You will see what people are hiding from you, from others, and even from themselves. You will also be able to hear and comprehend their secrets. In fact, you may find that people share with you their hidden truths and troubles. For this reason, this card could also indicate a new career direction. Maybe become psychic. Due to your deeper understanding and the willingness of others to open up to you, a profession like psychology, social work, or life coaching may be ideal. The links is also association with revelation, mysticism, and wisdom from the unseen world. This means that you have unlimited access to the Akashic records, the universal source of all information, including every detail of every life that each soul entity has ever lived. In addition to seeing your past lives and future potentials, you have the ability to understand the influence of your present, where all your thoughts, words, and actions become the causes of future effects. You are now able to bring a higher consciousness to your daily life and to receive all the diverse wisdom and inspiration that the Akashic records offer. So spend some time in silent reflection. Relax and receive the information that is hidden from others. Trust your intuitive understanding, for the power of the links brings clarity and profound connections to the secret energy all around you. The affirmation is, I am blessed with intuitive wisdom. I receive helpful insight from the Akashic records whenever I may need it. There's an important thing. In fact, you may find that people, you will see what people are hiding from you, from others, even from themselves. You will also be able to hear and comprehend their secrets. So if you are an Aquarius who has this ability, ethics is very important, right? When you understand something about someone and it's their secret, it's their secret to keep. And it's not for you to say, because there are times in people's lives where they need to walk their own road. And if we're telling them what that road is going to look like in minute detail without giving them the opportunity to find out, it's like an adventure. If you tell them everything they're going to see on the trail, what's the point of taking the trip? It has a lot to do with ethics. But the other thing is, its tufted ears symbolize clairaudience, the ability to hear what isn't being said. So the other night I was sitting here, I think I just completed the Aries reading, and I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I hear this angelic voice over in this, right, like 3 feet from me. And I was just like, hello? Because, these are not things I hear all the time. I hear them probably more often than most people. But it's like music. It's words that sound like music. It's the most beautiful thing. So if you are a person, you probably understand what I'm saying, because you probably hear the angels speak, and it's just so lovely and beautiful. Anyway, enough about me. As my cousin says, enough about me. What do you think about me? Okay, the next card is the Lady of the Lake, number 8. Okay, Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake represents the highest order of respect for yourself and the manner in which you operate within the world around you. And that's what, I was talking about with this other card. It's all about your integrity. She's the harsher element of truth, where denial is swept away by a tidal wave of events, like a tower moment. In the ancient legend of Avalon, the Lady of the Lake presented Merlin with the Sword of Truth, which had been claimed by Arthur, who became High King of Britain. The magic that welded this metal was fired by the will of the god or goddess. Consequently, when the Lady of the Lake appears, she demands nothing short of total truth and integrity. And she asks you to be mindful of all the signs, signals, and omens that present themselves to you. This is not the time to second guess. If a signal appears, be assured that a challenge has been presented. Moving forward without acknowledgement of the challenge will result in unnecessary difficulties. If the signal is to move, she pushes you to act. Do so, for a victory is imminent. Regardless of your question, the message is to take care when the Lady of the Lake appears, as serious business is at stake. The lady reminds you of your personal responsibility in shaping your reality and its consequences. Seek the word of truth within yourself, and great success will be yours. Have courage, for when the lady appears, The strength of Avalon is behind you in support of your quest for wholeness and abundance. And man, that's pretty exciting, and that sounds very Aquarian. What's up, Bubba? Ranger? Maybe Ranger saw an angel. What's up, baby? You're okay. Come on, you're okay. It's okay. You're okay. All right, so you have, sounds like some of you Aquarius people are really connected at this time. And when you're really connected like that, you know, these things, they can come and go depending on how we're feeling, how we're taking care of ourselves, etc., etc. But this feels like a very powerful time for you. And the full moon was Thursday. This is Saturday. So, you know, the moon phases also affect our psychic abilities. So this is very interesting. You're to work with great integrity, personal responsibility, to act. You notice there isn't a lot of love spoken about here. It seems as though this week you've got a mission. You've got a mission that you need to come to understand about yourself, it seems to me. So let's see what that mission is. What are the guides going to let us know about your mission for the week, Aquarius? Okay. Oh, that's a little mysterious. So this is the Eight of Cups, walking away. You know, could be turning your back on the life you used to live because now you realize that you're really psychic and you have access to the Akashic records, you know. You've decided to take the plunge, maybe. Walking away from something you understood fully. And I'm going to say that right now, you don't really understand it at all because I have this card here from Course in Miracles, and it says, Spirit is in a state of grace forever. Your reality is only spirit. Therefore, you are in a state of grace forever. So when you realize, you know, sometimes when you know something, you can't not know it anymore. So when you recognize that you are complete spirit and you've got this body that you're wearing as a piece of clothing, as a protective cloak, you can let go of the ego more and more and more and more. And as you do that, you recognize that that the material world really isn't as material as it appears. So you're kind of walking away from that, I think. It's hard to turn back. All right. You can make money at this. Queen of Pentacles. She's the money manager. Oh, great accomplishment. There you go. Could be very accomplished, Aquarius. Ah, the Five of Swords. I'm not sure what I want to say about him yet. There can be many things. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know in a minute. Many choices. It's a mass of confusion here. Mass of confusion. So look at this woman. Look at this woman. She's walking away. This woman's walking away. This woman's walking toward. Interesting, huh? It's the difference of one cup. What happens here? So this card is sort of like when you're deciding, what am I going to do? Am I going to walk away? Let's see what we have next. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I just had a really funny thought about this Five of Swords, and I'm not going to say it. But the Five of Swords energy, you know, typically this guy is a bully, and he's stealing everybody's swords, and, you know, he in the Rider-Waite, the guy near the water's edge is all beaten up and bloodied, and he's crying, and the guy with the white shirt on there is who's walking away. He's like walking away to go help the other guy, and he's also been beaten up, and he's probably bloodied, but we can't see his face. He's just like getting the hell away from this guy, because this guy is just nasty. It's just a nasty energy. Big ego, low self-esteem. That's typically what I say about this card. And I feel like that's what you're walking away from, too. You're walking away from, you know, when we change, people like this change in our eyes. We see them a little differently. Like big ego, we see that he's got a big ego and low self-esteem. And as our egos decrease, as we don't allow our ego to be our guiding light, and we let our spirit be our guiding light, this guy doesn't really scare us so much anymore. Interesting. All right. Wrong side of the cards. King of Cups. Here we have the love, mature love. The king of emotional maturity. He's not afraid to feel his feelings because he knows how to handle them. Wheel of Fortune. People call this the karmic wheel. What goes around comes around. I don't know. I guess in some readings, I guess it is so. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. But what about the ups and downs? Is it always about paying consequences for the things that we do? Well, if we're manifesting, if we understand the law of attraction, you know, what are we attracting? Are we attracting the Wheel of Fortune? I mean, is it karmic? You know, life has its ups and downs. As human beings, our lives have their ups and downs, because we can have a perfectly contented, quiet, peaceful life, but people around us could be going to hell in a handbasket, you know? And it does affect us because we're standing there watching this. I'm not sure about that right now. When typically, I would always say, when you see the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around in your favor. We have the Queen of Wands. Passion of your heart. She manages the passions, the desire of the heart. She knows how to manage her passion. She's the mystic. She is the mystic. We have heartbreak. Heartbreak. Nightmares. Anxiety, worry. Anxiety, worry, nightmares because of heartbreak, maybe. All right, so I'm looking at the cards. I've laid out 5 across and 2 rows of 5, right? So I'm looking at the first row, and I'm looking at the cards under each card here. You're walking away from something. It's the Suit of Cups. It's 8 cups. You're almost at the end of the suit. Underneath is the fulfillment of the suit. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that big coin there. And right here we have that big Wheel of Fortune. Interesting, huh? The similarities in the circle. Right here we have great accomplishment. Here we have the Queen of Wands. This person has accomplished the desire of their heart, hopefully. I mean, I would think so. And now here we have the manager of the desires of our heart, which would be our spirit. Here we have big ego, low self-esteem, and it causes heartbreak, not just for us, but for him as well. It's sort of like, do this, get that, is what I'm saying. Do this, get that. Interesting, huh? Okay. And I'll explain that Queen of Pentacles one in a minute. We have all these confusing choices. You know what? What do those kind of choices cause us? Nightmares. Did I do the right thing? Did I make the right choice? Should I have done this? Should I have done that? Oh my God, what's going to be the result? Am I going to be in trouble? What's going to happen with my money? What's going to happen with my marriage? What's going to happen with my job? Interesting, huh? Queen of Pentacles, she manages the money. Now, if she was the hedge fund manager, she'd be playing Russian roulette. She could be. I mean, I used to work on Wall Street. I know how it goes. Some people are not really skilled at playing that game. What is that about? Isn't that interesting that this was pointed out to me? So if you do this, you get this. So you do the Eight of Cups, you walk away from what you no longer love, you eventually get the energy of the King of Cups, emotional maturity. If you play games with the laws of money, what are you going to get? You're playing Russian roulette. You could lose everything in one spin of the wheel. You're the accomplished person. You know how you become accomplished? By managing your passions, right? That's how you become accomplished. You have to be disciplined. You have to be able to manage your passions. A bully causes heartbreak. Nothing funny about this guy. Nothing funny about that energy. Nobody wants to be near that guy. You see this person on the street, in the office, your neighbor, who's this? No, what do? You turn around and walk the other way. You cross the street. So if you are this, this is what you cause. This is what you get, and it's what you get. When you see choices like this, run for the hills, hon. You know, I mean, that's way too many choices. Who needs that many choices? You know why you have this many choices? Because you don't know what the desire of your heart is. That's why. This reading is not going the way I thought it was going to. That Seven of Cups causes nightmares. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. All right, I'm going to pull that third row. What does this have to do with the lady? Oh, cold hard truth. Lady of the Lake is giving us the cold hard truth. That's what's happening here. Hidden knowledge. Seeing things in a new way. All right. Prince of Swords is under the King of Cups. Perhaps you're learning to communicate in a new way. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we have the card of collaboration, the Three of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is going to make good use of her money. She's going to manage her money well. The Wheel of Fortune favors this, and you come out on top as a collaborator. So the accomplishment, you have the Hermit. In order to be this mystical queen, you need to be able to go within and search the landscape within. You need to be able to go and search the landscape within. What's lurking there? What's hiding there? What am I not seeing that I need to see? And you have to be very willing to do that, and that's not easy. And if you're going to be someone who's examining Akashic records for yourself or anyone else, the Lady of the Lake says, oh, watch out. That can cause you a bit of pain. Okay, are you up to that? If you are, you're going to be very accomplished. Wow, this is an interesting reading, you guys. I don't know where it's coming from my spirit guides. I don't know where this comes from otherwise. Okay. I feel it's from my spirit guides. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I get this. Ace of Pentacles. I call it the Garden of Eden card. It's a gift. What are you going to do with that beautiful gift? Are you going to make something of that? we have this guy, the bully, heartache. If you learn to tame your ego, unlike this man, you know what you'll have? You'll have the Garden of Eden in the material world. Because the ego is what causes the heartbreak. The Pentacles is the material world. Pentacles is the suit of the material world. It's all about the money. It's all about abundance. It's all about how things flow or not, depending on your beliefs about life. Look at that hand. So it's telling you that taming your ego is very necessary, because it leads to heartbreak over and over and over again. All right, this last card. What a better way to read. It's the Empress. You know what? The Empress, she sees something like this. She says, oh, darling, I don't have time for those kind of puzzles. I don't have time for that. That's just too... What's the point? What's the point of all that? So I can live like this? Oh, no. She knows what she wants. She knows that it's her birthright to have everything and anything her heart desires. And she doesn't use it in a foolish and impulsive way. She uses it for good. She lives a luxurious life. She shares her luxury with whoever approaches and would like to imbibe with her. And she's a great teacher. She's got a lot of integrity. She's got a lot of grace. She's got a lot of grace. Spirit is in a state of grace forever. Your reality is only spirit, therefore you are in a state of grace forever. Wow, this is a mystical reading for sure. For sure. Here I start out being all giddy and silly and goofy, like I'm just having a good time with friends. You know, I feel like I'm 20 years old and goofing around with my friends. And this reading comes out. Wow. Aquarius, nobody can ever call you shallow. That's for sure. Nobody can call you shallow. I'm going to pull a crystal spirit oracle guidebook for you. I'm leaving, the outcome of this reading up to you. I mean, I see the outcome and I spoke the outcome. I really like this reading a lot. It's really one of the more mystical readings I've done in a long time. Really, it really is quite mystical. All right, the crystal that may be helpful to you this week. Pedalite. Let's see what that is. I've never heard of it. It looks alien. 42. It looks alien. Let's see. Like it's from outer space. Outer limits. Witnessing. The observer. An ability to detach. There you go. Aquarius has that ability. The impersonal quality of the universe. Wow, that is interesting. I don't even know what it looks like. You might want to look it up. So let's see what this means. Sometimes life feels too close for comfort. Decisions are difficult to make when you're taking life so personally. This is particularly true for empaths and sensitives. When Pedalite spirit arrives, it's here to give you the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality. And let me tell you something. When you're going through the Akashic records, you're observing with detachment and neutrality. There is a place within you that allows you to observe without emotion. See the world. That's this place. See the world with the perspective of acceptance, trying to change not what you see as external to you, but rather the lens through which you perceive it. Now is the time to step back and observe what is in front of you. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you, or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required to sort things out? Peter Light Spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what is in front of you now and to take your next steps in your own time. So, the meditation for this crystal. Pedalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer. Meditating on, carrying, or wearing this stone allows us to step out of emotional reactivity and into being a compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. And remember I said that those cards didn't really talk a lot about love? Well, you're being asked to observe, to witness without emotion, because there's no judgment. Doesn't mean that you're not loving a loving spirit. It means that it's not about pouring your love into something, because you're supposed to be detached and observe. And you are not to get involved in it. Very interesting. Thank you, Aquarius. I really like this reading. Ooh, quite interesting. Okay, have a good week. I mean, I would love to know how your week goes, and how many of you out there are know that you're psychic and use your psychic abilities and are Akashic record readers. I would really like to know about that. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you the next time. Have a great week. All right, bye-bye. Okay, where's my thing? There we go. Okay, have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.